I let go. The pain makes it real. I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and feel. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost, I feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel, cause this drive it kills, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal? I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
Yo, how's it going, everybody? Yo, welcome. We're finally back. Banter with Antor, baby. We're back. I'm really excited to be back. I've had a couple weeks of travel. Wanted to get an episode in, but just didn't work out. So here I am. I am back. We're going to talk today about the NACE convention, do a little review recap situation. And then we're going to talk about, I created a new spreadsheet detailing basically the prize earnings for the last academic year by program. Covering like 5 of the top esports, in my opinion. Pulled it from Liquipedia pages. For the most part, there's definitely some things missing, but really excited to share that with everybody. My supporters, my subscribers got the first dibs on that look of this spreadsheet. They got it first. They got it last week. I want to thank all my subscribers. BC Dub, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you so much. Excited to have you continue on as a supporter of the channel. I want to continue to somehow provide value for my supporters. I really do appreciate it. What's up? Noah's in the chat. We got Hell on Pause coming in here. BC Dub, what's up? Can't stay. Gotta go, but have a great stream. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. Really excited to be back. For some reason, in the last hour, I've gotten like 20 plus notifications. So I don't know what is happening, but y'all need to slow down. Looks like Tom Screech and Noah are talking about FIFA. And then we got a little Burger King chat going on. Interesting. Best Twitch channel around other than Hell on Pause Fall Guys gameplay. True facts. I think Hell on Pause wins that one. I'm training for my match with Tom. Oh yeah, you playing some FIFA? When's the new one come out? Those FIFA comes out in September. Banter with Antor Power Hour. Yes, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. Hopefully we're going to wrap things up after around 5:45 Eastern this week. I got my D&D group is in a different location this week, so I got to leave a little early. But that ain't gonna slow us down. You know what I'm saying? At least Antor has an educational purpose. Yeah, that's because no one wants to watch me casually play games. It provides no value. I am not entertaining. Yeah. I would watch you play ranked League of Legos. No, you wouldn't. Well, maybe you would for a little bit, but then not very. This guy, I know him in real life. Haven't we met before, Nace? I thought we met before, Nace. But yes, you do know me IRL. Yeah. So let's do a little recap on the NACE convention. A couple of you in chat were there. I just wanted to touch on it real quick because it was like half of my entire week last week was the NACE convention. Just wanted to say how awesome it was to get back in person. The NACE convention is one of my favorite events in collegiate esports. It's one of the first ones I went to as a new coach. Met a lot of people there. Still stay in contact. And then this week I got to meet a lot of them. Radiating Sugar from Lawrence Tech. Congratulations on being elected to the board, by the way. Again. Congratulations again. First time board member. Says she is still so tired. True facts. I'm still catching up on emails. I have a lot of emails I have not even opened yet, and I'm really struggling with that. Just trying to get back in the swing of things, trying to catch up. Every time there's a conference or anything, it feels like I'm always trying to catch up. At least the first day is always catching up. But with fall quickly approaching here and the start of school right around the corner, I'm getting a little stressed, but we're good. We got some of our swag came in when I was gone. We got our backpacks and one of our t-shirts, so that was exciting. I got to get racing simulator rig ordered. I've got to get headsets for our stage ordered, which if you saw my message in the Discord or on Twitter, I'm testing out a couple headsets. 92 emails missed, almost caught up. Wow, that's impressive. I have 24, but that does not include spam. So to feel very productive, I went through and I deleted basically all the spam stuff, and then I have 24-ish emails left. But we'll get there. 92 though. That's good. Yeah, so I technically have like 24 emails with actionable items attached to them, or the potential of actionable items. We'll see. But I gotta catch up on that. I've been just trying to stay on top of what I'm getting in like Discord DMs and stuff. We got our new NACE leadership was elected at the convention. We had our first NACE comp council meeting with our new members today. A lot of organizing and prep for that, and we're getting there. But it was awesome meeting so many new people, so many people that I've talked to a lot online. Hopefully you guys felt the same. For those of you who were at the NACE convention, for those of you who didn't make it, that sucks. But we missed you. Hopefully y'all can come next year, or at another event, whether that's NACAD or whatnot. Speaking of other events, someone put this in my show topics channel. I'm still very confused what it is, to be honest. So if anyone knows, would love to hear more. I haven't reached out to Pauly Hype. Oh my gosh. Yes, Pauly Hype. Specifically about this and to get more information yet, but I should. It's in a couple weeks. It's the inaugural Coaches and Directors Summit 2022, presented by Esports U and Esports Foundry. August 9th through the 11th, 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. I put it on my calendar. I joined their Discord. I don't know if I saw a register link. I don't know if that's a good question. If anyone saw a register link, coaches and directors general schedule, those are both empty channels. So you think you got an email about that, but I couldn't tell. Is it supposed to be in person or online? Just watching panels on Twitch or having like roundtables? Not really sure. That's what it looks like. Inaugural annual gathering of collegiate esports stakeholders covering both the industry's achievements and challenges. 3 days of networking, job fairs, esports programs, and more. Coaches and directors award show. This honest, and it's like a NACE convention, but for esports U. It's like literally the same thing. But I'm all about more awards, more recognition, more professional development. You won't catch me arguing or trying to stop that. So if that's something you guys might be interested in, I can't for the life of me figure out where you're supposed to register, or if the registration is just joining the Discord. I have no idea, but I haven't seen anything yet. So if Paulie is watching, let him know. I'm planning on attending. I just don't know how to register at this point. But yeah, keep that on your radar. This is the same group that puts on the CECC, the Commissioner's Cup Collegiate thing that was in Atlanta. It's Collegiate. It's CSMG. They put all that on. They also own Esports U. So Esports Foundry is Chris Postel's company. They own all sorts of companies. They also put out that yearly collegiate annual report. Good folks over there. So yeah, it looks like you just watch it on Twitch. That's my guess. I think it's just watching on Twitch. Although I don't know why networking job fairs is on there if it's just Twitch, or if they're going to do something in the Discord. I don't really know, but yeah, thought I'd give you all a heads up on that because I saw it. Someone posted it in my Discord about potential show ideas. I usually would do a deeper dive into it, but I just don't know anything further. So if you find anything, share it in the Discord. Would love to know more. Excited to I guess tune in, see how it is. I don't know. I think I saw a comment about breakout groups. You might have. This is esports. Here's a little bit. Let me pull this back up. Bop, bop, bop. It says here, this is 100% virtual. The entire event will be streamed on our Twitch, followed up by personal breakout sessions in our Discord. There you go. Boom. I love Paulie. I am 95% sure he runs the Esports U account. So you can tell, like, anytime he posts something or they post something, he's like comments right away. I love it. Helps with the algorithm and getting some more eyes in front of it. But yeah, Paulie will be there. Chris Turner with his skeptical, this is interesting. That's fun. Click CECD in the roles tab. Okay, so there's a role in that Discord. I think I already have that role. Looks like someone joined. Roles. I did. Okay, so on the roles tab of Esports U, there's this thing, Coaches and Directors Summit. You can just react there. I guess that's the registration. So interesting. Oh, and then same company again. It's just like, I love, like, all the replies are people who work for them or are their companies. It's funny. More power to them though. It's fun. It's just funny. Sweet. Yeah, excited. That's kind of the big news, the next event, I guess, to my knowledge, coming up. We did get announcement on eNASCAR announcing their league, if you will, with again, NASCAR League and iRacing. I'm really excited about that. I'm a big fan of what iRacing could be. It actually got tweeted by NASCAR, which is kind of dope. Let's take a peek at this. So, tweeted by NASCAR. Oh, of course, Uconnect Summit. Oh my gosh. Hopefully, Dylan's not in chat, but yes, I will touch on that after this. NASCAR, they announced their series for the fall. Any college student can compete. you basically do like a time trial to get into the main race, and then you go. Really excited about that. But they announced it again, 60K this year. I don't know if it's this fall. That might be just this fall. Not sure. You'd have to look. But 60K is pretty good price. Pretty good prize pool chunk there. Top 40 students who post the fastest time will advance to the race. Yada, yada, yada. What's cool is it's like ran by iRacing for the most part. Like the folks at iRacing do a lot of the running of it. And then Naystar League supports it. It's a really cool partnership. Excited to buy our rig this week or next week. Race Hell, Praisedale. There you go. NASCAR. Yeah. Uconnect. I will be actually speaking on a panel. I don't know if that's not quite announced yet, but I will be on a panel for that. I'm excited to be a part of it. Uconnect is a virtual networking and professional development event. I think this is the right one. You can RSVP here. Go to the Uconnect events Twitter, and it's the pinned tweet. Texas Esports Summit. This one might be in person. Collegiate Rising 2022 back to school. That's what this is. 3 days, virtual. It's got usually like each day has a different like theme. I don't know if that's still a thing. College Open House is the first day, focus on collegiate esports. The next one will be Career Day, and then the last one's the Esports Experience, competitive side of esports. So there you go. Take a look at that. That's another event coming up. That's August 12th to the 14th. And when is this one? 9th through the 11th. Look at that. That's just a whole week. A whole week of collegiate esports. So 9th through the 11th is this Esports U Coaches and Directors Summit. And then the 12th through the 14th is Uconnect's Collegiate Rising. So, shoot. And then we have classes starting like the next week for some schools. 60K is for the fall semester. There you go. Michael Books in chat. Another prize pool for the spring. So 60K for the NASCAR is just for the fall. That's huge. That's a big number. Not gonna lie. It's pretty awesome. I'm excited to have a player compete in this. See if they make top 40. They struggled in the spring, but we'll see. Gosh, what else? Oh. I shared a little bit of my spreadsheet. Oh, do y'all get it? Y'all take a screenshot there. Don't clip it. I'm about to share it anyway. Radiating Sugar says, I already have so much to do that week. My kids move in the 12th and our camp is the 15th. No time for all that stuff. I'll peek at it. All a bit. Yeah, I think our classes start the 23rd. I'm surprised I don't know that off the top of my head because that's been in my fall calendar. It's all just kind of a blur. Yeah, first class is the 23rd, and then we're doing our boot camp / orientation that Saturday, which I'm excited for. If you're wondering, my orientation / boot camp for the first day every year is usually the same. I do a presentation on expectations, introduction of the coaches. We'll walk through the student code of conduct that I have. They'll sign it. And then this year I'm finally implementing a media day with it. I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I'll get basically headshots and then maybe some action shots of people playing so that I can use that throughout the year for social media. Have a couple other ideas to put in with like maybe some folks around campus coming in and introducing themselves, but it's a Saturday, so I don't know if I'll really push for that at this point. My goal is always to kind of just grow a little bit more year over year with some of that stuff. We won't actually play that day, so it's not really boot camp anymore. It's more just orientation. And then we'll start practices the week after. So if you have any questions on that or want to bounce ideas or ask for anything, the PowerPoint I use, like feel free to DM me. More than willing to share all that good stuff. Cool. Yeah, just overall, I don't think there's not much else. I just saw Drake's first chat in our channel. What's up? You got to change your Twitch username, by the way. You can be changing that at some point. School starts the 22nd for us. We can't practice until physicals are done. Yeah, that's a really interesting question. Like the whole like physical thing. We actually decided this year to not do physicals with our players, and what that means is they basically don't have access to our athletic trainers and our athletic strength and conditioning coaches and stuff. We didn't do it last year either. We're just not ready to move into that currently. Like I want to at some point. I just, with how much like paperwork I have to get done in order to access those resources, it's a lot of work, and it's like pulling teeth for that. So I worked with my athletic trainer. We talked for a while, and we basically came to the conclusion that like let's hold off at least another year, and that way we don't have to get all the physicals done and all the paperwork and everything else done, because yeah, it's always a pain to get players to do that stuff. And like if we require it, then they can't do anything until we get it. I don't know. We're under athletics as well. We're under athletics, but yeah, at my last school we did do it. Yeah. Yes, Carl, I will get you that right now. But yeah, we're kind of in a different situation with that. Orientation schedule. Is everyone ready for the fall? Never changing my name. Yes, nice. I like it. Just hold still, diamond hands, man. Don't let go. Cool. All right, well, NACE convention, again, like I said, was awesome. Really enjoyed it. Hopefully those who did not join us could join us next time. Oh, my back is killing me. Oh, okay. All right, without further ado, let's talk about my new spreadsheet. All right, so we had a conversation on Twitter 2 weeks ago, I think. There was a conversation happening around prize pools and how I'm personally basically indifferent to prize pools. There are positives and negatives. And I think I truly believe most coaches and directors are moving into that direction of an indifference. But there's a lot of clubs that lean on them. There's a lot of players who still expect that income or hope for that income. So, yeah, it is what it is. But spawning off of that conversation, I decided to actually do some research and figure out how much each team actually like made. Because I was genuinely curious on like how much prize pools like affect certain schools, and I think you guys will be interested in this. Does anybody have any thoughts on which school or program might have made the most money in prize pools? Everyone get your screenshots ready. You don't have to screenshot this. This will be posted publicly in my community Discord. We got a lot of Northwoods. In other words, we have a lot of smart people in chat. Oakland Esports. Close. Oakland is number 26. Number 26. All right, let's share this. Let's take a peek. So my smart people in chat, Northwood, is the number one. So Northwood, let's increase the size on this sucker a little bit. So Northwood, I'm gonna actually also post this like right now in the resources channel of my Discord. If you wanted to look at it. Prize pool earnings 2021 2022. All right, so that is in my Discord if you guys want to look at it. Fisher Esports is in the chat. I'm missing a lot. All right, yeah, I am missing a lot. So basically, I have my references and sources on this channel. Most of it, I mean, I think all of it came from Wikipedia pages. So I'm missing some things, like I don't think most of NA Star League is in here. And I'm sure there are other leagues that were not posted, but I went through all of the Wikipedia pages. Yeah. Level Next. I did not include Level Next Twitter earnings, but maybe I should. We'll just put that as like the last like Level Next winnings. That'd be interesting. This is very much in an early stage in terms of like where the spreadsheet's at. It has a good basis. I have all the references and sources linked on the second sheet in there because I wanted people to be able to like see where these numbers are coming from. But for sure, like all the developer leagues are in here. A couple one-off tournaments are in here. But it's definitely missing a lot. But Lawrence Tech is in there at 4K. Oh, that's for the Twitter stuff. But I thought it was really interesting because it does skew very heavily towards the same couple schools that we've talked about. University of St. Thomas, all of its League of Legends, they just got a ton of stuff. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Illinois State, Overwatch. I mean, you can see Rocket League, Northwood, 75K. Which is just massive. And I've talked to, I mean, some of these prize pools are just crazy big in my opinion. I think it'd be better if we just, I don't know, halved it or something. I'm going to need to add iRacing and chess to this list soon. I think I am. I think I need to get a overview of prize pool data from NA Star League. That's one of the big things that's missing out of this data. That I think will add some things. Whatever base data is missing, if you're saying that they earned 180K, I'm missing 130K. That's crazy. In the fall, Bay State won 30 to 40K from RL and then won everything in Smash for Collegiate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of those numbers. I can link you the Wikipedia pages for the Rainbow Six competitions from last year. Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, that'd be sick. I will do that as well. I'll add Rainbow Six, and we'll just keep pushing this. The chair of the CC didn't add the 164K of NA Star League prizing. I don't know who won that stuff. No one is sending me the earnings for NA Star League. Nor do I really want it until I make something like this. So, yeah. I wanted to, the first sheet that I start making with some of this stuff, I really wanted it to be like directly tied to sources that are publicly available. I don't want like just weird numbers with no backing to it. That's a lot of money. This is crazy. Yeah, no crap. It's a lot of money. But what's interesting is that you start, like after the first 10, you start getting this fall off. And after 21 schools, all of them are less than 10K. And this is only like 66 schools in the country earned prizing from what I pulled from. So like this prize pools affect such a small number of schools. It's crazy. You'll get it to me. It's all on a spreadsheet. Nice. That'd be sweet. And I'll continue to keep adding to this spreadsheet. And then potentially when I start, I'll start a prize pool sheet for this coming year. And maybe I'll keep it up in real time. That might be kind of cool. How many games are you counting? I am counting right now League of Legends, Overwatch, Rocket League, Call of Duty, and CSGO. But I will add others if there are sources that I can cite, basically. Because I don't want just like, hey, I won this tournament, just put it in without the numbers. How many of the top 10 schools were at the NACE convention? Northwood was remote, but they are a NACE member. One is an ACE member at this point. Glancing at this list, 5 out of 10. Okay, then I am completely wrong. Completely wrong on that. Converse will get a big boost from R6, might break into top 10. Oh, that'd be interesting. I know Harrisburg is an ACE member. St. Clair's an ACE member. Michigan State's thinking about it. They just hired their new director. They're building out a program. Davenport is. Yeah. Oakland is in there. Oakland will join. Oh, we heard it here first. Oakland's joining. Yeah. It's yeah, I think there's significant concern that I have, but I've also been talking with like members of the board of NACE of like there's some really vocal and significant schools and folks that are missing from NACE membership that I really want to build some gaps or some bridges with. So, Bay State was a member at supposedly, although we got to figure out how to get you emails. Yeah, all the old Bay State folks are in chat. OW for Bay State had 12,498. Okay, I'm going to have to get that info from someone. So I'm missing 3,000 from Bay State's Overwatch. MSU hired their director. Yes, they did. I'm going to check on another screen if that's announced. I don't think they've announced that they're going there. Yes, they have not announced. So I won't. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything. You just spoiled it. Oh, yeah, you did. That's funny. I can. What the fuck? There. I deleted your message, so now people won't. He wore the shirt at NACE. Yes, he did. Nothing's announced, but Michigan State did hire their director. Should be starting in the next couple weeks. Excited to see that going, and to see how that kind of built. Yeah. All right, so let's see here. I put, yeah. But what's interesting is you can just see like teams that come in and just dominate. Although UST and Winthrop both earned north of 50K just in League of Legends. And it's crazy that like UST only wins money in one game title, but that put them at number 2. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just a lot. Whereas you've got a couple others that are like had some prize pools spread across. But actually would be interesting to look at total prize pool for each game title. Let's look at it. At least what I have. Obviously, this is missing a lot of stuff. So if we look at this from the current leagues that I have, Overwatch has $150,000 in prize pool. League of Legends has just south of 300K, and Rocket League is just north of 300K. Cheez-It in spring. I believe Cheez-It was over the summer. Maybe it was spring. I don't know. I did all events that were July 1 of last year to June 30th of this year. So I wanted it to be that fiscal year, basically. Best you are meeting the Cheez-It Grooves money because that's 3K. Okay, maybe that's it. Although I thought I had, Cheez-It Grooves, Overwatch. I have 3K. If I go to Bay State. So this is what I did. I basically went through here. 620 Cheez-It. Oh, okay. So this Cheez-It Grooves is actually June 20th. So I might not have put this one in there because it's actually technically before July 1 of this year or last year. That might be the 3,000 that I'm missing technically. But I don't know why I even have it listed as this. If this ended. When did this end? Yeah, this was ended. This shouldn't even be in here. I'll have to look at that. Cheez-It shouldn't be in my sheet at least. But yeah, that's probably what I'm missing from Overwatch for you guys. Do you think the top 10 schools will change around any of the upcoming year, as in some colleges being more competitive? 100%. We know Bay State probably won't be as competitive. Stockton, I don't know what the status is of their program, let alone their Rocket League team. I know they're good right now, but I don't know if that's like, are they going to return? Are they graduating? Stockton's like bread and butter has always kind of been Rocket League, but I don't even know who their head of their program is. Columbia College, I haven't read the actual letter, but there's a letter put out from one of the players about Rocket League not doing so hot at Columbia, and someone commented like it's falling apart, but I haven't read it yet, so I won't comment further on that. UCF, Rocket League, we'll see. We'll see if, I don't know who's graduating out of here or not. I have so little background on like some of these players and when they graduate. Winthrop, again, not sure. I'm assuming they'll still be competitive. Northwood will still be competitive. I'm assuming Bay State might fall down, but Fisher College, assuming you all recruit like I expect you to, Fisher will probably be a top 10 school in this. Maryville might actually grow pretty significantly because they're adding Rocket League and Valorant. Collegiate Valorant coming into the scene might change things. No one is graduating from UCF this year. Well, what the heck? Interesting. Fisher is just Brian. All right, well, Brian's done an all right job in recruiting in the past, so I expect equal ability. But also because, I mean, you have full rides to give. Like, it's kind of an expectation, in my opinion, that if you're giving full rides, that you should be in this top 10. Like, that just, I mean, not to hate on Harrisburg, because I do that way too often. You'll beat Fisher with Bay State this year. We'll still be best Boston school. Okay. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah, full ride should pull everyone in. Yeah, I mean, full rides are just still such a massive advantage. I mean, you can just pull the talent you want, period, for the most part. So, yeah, if you're given full rides, you should be in this top 10, is my guess. Those outliers, we'll see. UCF not graduating anyone, so they should stay fairly up there. But I think Valorant will be a big... I'm not sure. Did they announce Valorant prizing yet? I don't think they have. But Valorant prizing, if it's anything like League of Legends, could tip a ton of scales and bring new top 10s in there. Or increase the lead on some of these folks. I think it will follow Lowell. It could. There's a lot of schools with full tuition scholarships not on the top 20 list. Shoot. Can I be one of those? Are you making a Valorant roster? I am currently exploring the idea of supporting a club team with students who are already on campus, with the idea of potentially pushing that into a varsity title next year. But we'll see. I need to get more scholarships if that's the case. Valorant going to be fun this year? I think it will be. I think it'll be really fun. I'm going to watch, even if I don't have a team, I'm going to follow the scene because I think it's really interesting to see a competitive title be launched by Riot in an age where Collegiate is where it's at. And I'm really excited about it. I can't find anything about the Valorant prize pool right now on RSAA's website. In-person finals, Riot will award scholarship prizes at all 3 season tournaments as well as the championship. So we'll probably see a pretty significant scholarship prize pool for Valorant. It will probably be the best guess out there would be it'd be fairly equivalent to League of Legends, which as you can see. It's not 300K. There's a lot of tournaments for League of Legends. Let's see how much it is. C-lol. It's a pretty significant chunk, if I remember. 50, 80, 110, 150, 190. So 190K is how much they awarded last year for C-lol. I'm assuming it'd be something pretty close to that for Valorant. Bay State Rocket League had around 15K for RL, but the Liquipedia page isn't updated to reflect, unfortunately, due to the team leaving in the spring. That BSC Smash had 7,500 in earnings from NECC, CECC, NACE, and CS. Nice. I will get the NACE Star League numbers inputted, and I might reach out to Gloob to get NECC, and I can somehow get CECC. I just wish that stuff was included on the Liquipedia. That'd be way easier, but we'll do what we can. I wanna build this out and get it as kind of robust as possible. I think it's I like this type of list way more than like some of the other rankings and lists out there. I think this is kind of cool to look at, and it's objective. It's not subjective. So there are a lot of tournaments on here that also included non-college teams, especially like League of Legends. There's like Upsurge and stuff, or Unified is what it's called now. So not all of these are college-only tournaments as well. It's a little bit of an asterisk. I wish CeeLo was the same as it was back in 16-17 when first place was like 180K. Yeah, dude. I was looking at some of the prizing for CeeLo in the past, and like it's like half of what it used to be. Like half. Yeah, first place in 2015, 180K. But they only awarded the top 4, which I don't like, but still, it's a pretty massive increase. It's like halved. Thank you, Fisher Esports, for the follow. Appreciate it. And Drake, I missed your follow an hour ago. Thank you. Appreciate that. Imagine winning that. It's life-changing. Yeah. 180K divided by 5 is like 30K each per player. It's like I'm assuming this was the hope was like to give a full ride, but like 30K in American dollars to a bunch of kids who go to a Canadian school is like, that's a full salary. Like Canadian tuition is like 2K a year in some schools. It was 30K each with 5 players and a sub. So you had, wow. Yeah, 30K each. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Second place, 15K. Yeah, Mr. Oakland Esports, former Robert Morris University player. It's a cool idea. I know the league Overwatch team for BSC has money included in your list, such as Toronto, Nader, and Questline. You can reach out to me about NECC as well if needed. Awesome. Cool. Cool. Former RMU player. Yeah, Carl Leone, former Robert Morris University player. In the first recruitment class of Collegiate Esports when it came to scholarships. It's crazy. I wonder if I'm the only coach with a Riot prize pool check. Did you keep that check? Is that like framed somewhere? You should get a gold check on Twitter. There you go. Yeah. What else in here? Davenport done pretty well in CS:GO. CS:GO's prize pools aren't that great. 40K. Most of although this doesn't, like I said, doesn't include NACE or a couple others. So this might like double or triple when we include NACE. But most of this prize pool earnings, I believe, is from the premier scene, like the semi-pro scene. Did not keep the check. I cashed it in. Well, shoot. Boo. Freaking Pope. How was the sub? I collected a TFT check. That's nice. I was hoping you said West Coast carry. That's awesome. Is West Coast Carry still in the scene? I thought he wasn't he doing Collegiate something? What is he doing now? No, he got his master's from Maryville. Okay, so he was playing. Okay. That's cool. Surprising top 10 for me. Top 10 just barely eking in here is UCI. They picked up a pretty good league team. Oh my gosh, I keep breaking it. They picked up a pretty good league team, but Overwatch also performed fairly well. UT Arlington, Rocket League. It's like any Rocket League team that makes it into CRL is bound to earn money somehow. Like, look at all this. Like, these are probably small. I think these are like 9th through 16th placements in CRL. Are these like $1,600 checks? But CRL does a pretty good job, in my opinion, of spacing out the prize pools, where like the top 16 teams in each conference, I think, earn something. I think 1,400 is the lowest, which I like. Pathfinder, what's up, Adam? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I'm having a great Tuesday. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Drake says, I coached at U Pike, and we played it versus RMU every single day back then. We would spam GP, and we would pick Rengar versus U all top every time. He got so tilted. RMU as a campus just closed. Technically, they combined with Roosevelt, which I believe is answered. Yeah, bought out by Roosevelt, which is, I believe, a school right down the street. Yeah. That was RMU in Illinois. There's also an RMU in Pennsylvania. That is true. The RMU in Pennsylvania is red, white, and blue. They're like the Colonels or something. Very confusing. They're both called Robert Morris University, I believe, as well, which is just a lot. A lot. Yeah. If you have numbers that weren't included and you can cite them somehow, send them to me. Would love to keep building this out. I will be posting this. This is in my Discord. I think a couple of you, it looks like, got a hold of it. I'll be posting it on social. I have no aim or like a hidden agenda for this list. I really was just genuinely curious, like how many schools this affected, and to what extent. Yeah, I think generally this is cool. It's cool to look at. And like even 1,400 isn't a ton for like a 4-man or 3-man team, but it's really cool to win that. So I see that. Even esports couldn't save them. Yeah, so sad. Looking at all the headset options from your tweet today. Yeah, there's a lot of going on with my headset tweet. These are the Logitech Pros or Logitech Pro X's. I bought them thinking they could be an option. Decent headset. It's probably the best Logitech headset I've ever had. They feel better. They just have no noise canceling. And like I could hear my wife in the other room on a call like she was right next to me. I was like, these are not going to work. But I like them. Decent quality. I picked up the Bose QC35s, which have active noise canceling, and like instantly knew like this is definitely an option. Really excited to try it. No, I'm not. They said they would send me a headset. They never did, so I ended up buying these ones. So if anything, I'm mad. Not sponsored. But I have gotten a lot of experience trying out different headsets, which has been exciting. I might pick up one of the Sony XM series headsets. That's another one a lot of people have been recommending. We'll see. But the Bose was the recommendation from Esports founding and Chris Postel, and they run a lot of events, and that's what they use on main stage. So, yeah, I'm already really excited about it and impressed. You have sent all the links for the Rainbow Six via DM. Thank you so much. I will add those to the list probably tomorrow. Do any of the top 15 take a % of the prize pools from players? That's a good question. I have no idea. Steel Series only. Yeah, Steel Series is the headset I had before this. I like them. Same problem though. No noise canceling. the Armament 9 series wireless. Yes. I don't remember. I bought the one that's for the Xbox because it was like the newest number. I think it's the 9X or something. But that had its own problems working with my PC because I had to use the Xbox controller dongle and things just didn't work out. But I like that headset too. But this Bose is just on another level, and it's originally normally like $340, and right now they're on Amazon for $220. Like they're $110 off. So decided to pick up a pair, and I'm really thinking about just picking up the 5 others for main stage before the price goes back up. User error. Yeah, no, it is a user error. It's been a while, so policies may have changed, but at least for one, they do. Interesting. I can ask some of these folks if they take a percentage. That would be interesting to know. I don't think Northwood does. I don't know about the others. Bose QC3. They're the QC35s is what I bought. It's and it's the gaming version, so it comes with the microphone. Has anyone tried Multiverses? I have not. I see it everywhere on my feed. There's a lot of people playing it. Could you say the name again, the headset? These are Bose QC35s. And they're the gaming edition, which comes with the mic. You can get them without the mic, but the one with the mic has what you need for like a main stage. It also doesn't require Bluetooth with that mic because it like wires into a little dongle thing. Yeah. Love the game. Do you think Northwood will be as dominant in League of Legends as they were in everything else? I don't believe so. I think from my guess is they'll be competitive. I don't think they'll be nearly as dominant though. I mean, everyone else already had a reputation in the community. Northwood couldn't really offer anything that some of the top folks were already offering. So I think Cody will have a competitive team. He has at least one hole in his lineup he's still trying to fill. But I don't think he'll be nearly as dominant as you say like Rocket League or even Overwatch to an extent. But they'll be competitive. Yeah. I think there's just like resources like, all right, full rides. Like, yes, he has some significant scholarships he can give and he can pull some talent, but he's never really had a coaching infrastructure. And when you look at like Maryville and Harrisburg, and to an extent now Illinois State, Bay State, like most of these have like full-time coaches or very well financed part-time coaches. And I think that does truly make a big difference. I'll be taking earnings from any pay to enter tourney to recuperate the fees for the next tournament. But outside of that, we give everything to the players. Yeah, I've heard of some programs that will take like the costs of entering the tournament. The question becomes like, what about traveling? Like, I feel like any tournament you travel to, even if you win, you still lose money if you took all of the winnings. It's just so expensive to travel with a whole team and do hotels and all that. But that'd be interesting to know. Yeah. How was the NACE convention? It was awesome. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it. It's a event that I just have loved, and I'm so glad I was back in person. I got to meet a ton of people that I hadn't met yet, and we had some good conversation. But yeah, highly recommend that event. I mean, a lot of the value with any of these events, to be honest, is the networking and meeting people. Yes, there are sessions and speakers and things of that sort, but really the networking and seeing people and talking in person is the real value. And that goes for like any event I go to. All right, I have like 1 minute left. It was awesome. It was my first in-person convention ever. Yeah. Claypool, I was granted to the free trial and now the open beta. It is like Smash, but is refreshing due to being so new. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about it. Interested to see how it goes. We've seen a lot of promising games be released in the last year or two from an esports perspective that just fizzled out. Interested to see if that's the case. Again, this one doesn't have nearly as much hype as some of the other ones. Like Splitgate had a lot of hype. Halo, although some people in chat might argue that that's still growing. There's a lot more hype than what has been delivered at this point from an esports perspective, especially in Scholastic. Yeah. The best NA contenders players are collegiate players. Yeah, for Overwatch. True. Did Collegiate Halo die? No, not necessarily. I think it just never really got it. There's still some support. I think it's growing. I think Collegiate Halo's growing. It's just not nearly as big as I think some folks thought it was going to be when it was going to come out. I would not say it's died. If anything, it's growing. I have a league announced this fall for Halo. There you go. There's a league right there. I know it's a title that Nace keeps an eye on. If our members supported it heavier, or if more schools indicated that they wanted it, we would go after it. It just hasn't been at the level that we wanted to see it. With a LAN in fall and spring, that's awesome. Halo Boomer game. That's what I was saying. All right, I got to wrap this up. I have to leave. I appreciate you all stopping by. I'm sorry for the short stream this week, but we'll be back next week. I believe I have a special guest next week who might be in chat. Hell on Pause. We're going to be doing a little bit of a conversation around what he did with the high school scene, and I'm really excited about that. But until next time, we should probably raid someone because I think we should keep supporting folks. Who should we raid? Who's online? I need to get some more collegiate friends. I need to follow more of you guys on Twitch. Here's a League of Legends player. He went to Grand Valley State and was generally a nice person. So we'll raid Frisky. He's a good dude. He just stepped away. It's fine. I gotta go. Peace. I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of the week. And we will be in chat. Yeah, now I gotta wait. I forgot to get your autograph. Oh no! Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Find some time. Send me a letter with a stamp, and I will send it to my PO box. PO box is. Am I out? Did I get out? All right.